Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities.
Rihanna's journey through fame has never been short of headlines. From chart-topping hits and fashion empire ventures to highly publicized personal relationships, she has lived much of her life under a global microscope. One chapter that has remained particularly etched in the public's memory is her turbulent relationship with Chris Brown. Their story, marred by the infamous 2009 domestic violence incident, became a defining moment in conversations around celebrity culture, accountability, and personal resilience. For many, Rihanna emerged from that period not just as a survivor, but as a figure who redefined strength in the face of immense scrutiny. Today, news of Rihanna expecting a child has stirred waves of excitement, signaling a fresh chapter in her life, one of joy, growth, and transformation. Yet, the public's reaction cannot help but carry echoes of the past. The contrast between her tumultuous history and her current happiness offers a compelling narrative of personal evolution that fans and observers find impossible to ignore. Whereas tabloids once framed her primarily through the lens of scandal and survival, her baby news is now reshaping that narrative, highlighting milestones of love, family, and creative fulfillment. The juxtaposition of Rihanna's past and present illustrates how public perception evolves alongside personal growth. In 2009, when images of her injuries following the altercation with Chris Brown emerged, the world watched in shock. Headlines framed her as both a victim and a cautionary tale, while social media ignited debates around accountability, forgiveness, and the price of fame. Over the years, Rihanna has rarely spoken in depth about that period, choosing instead to focus on her music, business ventures, and philanthropic efforts. In doing so, she reclaimed control of her narrative, reminding the world that her identity extends far beyond the controversies that once surrounded her. Now, as Rihanna prepares to step into motherhood, the conversation has shifted from shock and speculation to celebration and anticipation. Fans are eager to witness how this new chapter will complement her already multifaceted life. Social media has exploded with congratulations, pregnancy speculation, and heartfelt reflections on her resilience. What once might have been met with cynicism or criticism is now largely embraced with warmth and admiration. In many ways, her history with Chris Brown adds depth to the public's understanding of her journey. The obstacles she faced amplify the joy of her current achievements. This transition, from surviving controversy to celebrating new beginnings, paints Rihanna as a figure who embodies both strength and vulnerability, proving that one's past does not dictate the entirety of one's story. Moreover, her pregnancy news has sparked broader cultural discussions about empowerment and healing. Rihanna is no longer merely a pop icon or fashion mogul. She is now a symbol of personal triumph. By stepping into motherhood, she is redefining the narrative surrounding women who have endured publicized hardships, emphasizing that happiness and growth are not only possible but profoundly transformative. In essence, her current joy serves as both a personal milestone and a public statement that life can be reclaimed, celebrated, and reinvented, regardless of the shadows that once loomed large. Ultimately, Rihanna's journey from controversy to celebration underscores a powerful truth about human resilience. Her story reminds us that fame, mistakes, and public judgment may shape moments of life, but they do not define its entirety. Her baby news, framed against the backdrop of her past, highlights not just personal triumph but the universal capacity for healing, joy, and reinvention. Rihanna's narrative is no longer about scandal, it is about love, family, and the radiant possibilities that emerge when one turns the page to a new chapter.